to know you better. Maybe tonight we could get together for a while, you and I don't have time. I'm not turning you down. I can't accept your invitation because I work all day and sleep all night. So I like to, when the song is in my head, I figured I would do a little video about my creative process. And since I want to flush out Leave You Dad as a full song, I figure why not invite y'all along for the process? So I've got my headphones in, so let me know if you can hear any music because the SOS band wants their money. And I ain't here to give it to them. This is a this is a parody protected by the First Amendment. Let me say it again. This is a parody, which is why I have my headphones in, so you can't hear any music. Let me know if you can hear a note, because copyright. They don't play, so I don't play in court. So I listened to the song, and those were the first lyrics. And so then, now here are mine. Now I don't try to go bar for bar. I will, extend a word or whatnot to try to make it fit the music. Actually, hold on. I'm going to put the link that I'm using with the lyrics in the chat so that y'all can do this process with me. This is not going to be necessarily a pretty video, but for anybody who's ever been interested in my technical process and what it's like to, come up with the jokes and come up with the lyrics behind the scenes. That's why I'm doing this like so late at night. This is for y'all. That's why it's like Alex in the studio, how I come up with these little ditties. And maybe if there's enough interest, y'all will get an album, but y'all got to show me that it's going to be worth the money. Because, I spent $250 on a studio session and a beat for the Allegedly Show theme song, and I never used it. And that was just $250. And I let it go. But that I don't want to do that again. And I really don't want to do it with an album that could be 25,000. So I hope everybody's gone to the link. So now we're going to start it at the beginning, and I'm just going to give y'all what I have so far. Okay, so now I'm going from the song. Fresh Strawberry said, wow. Oh, God, I hope you're not bored. So here's my lyric. I'm really pleased to leave you, son. I'm happy to let you take this job. Cause I want to keep my freedom. So maybe you'll do these years for me. I don't have time, Dad. So I'm gonna turn you down. I can't accept responsibility for your crap. I don't know where I'm going with it after that. And then we go to the chorus. Cause I'm gonna leave you dead. I set you up to meet the fans. That was impromptu. Leave you dead. Okay, all right. So now, Oh, you're reacting to the studio session. Yeah, you can't hear the song. Hold on. I put the link in here. I'm going to put the link in here again. I got my headphones in because if you hear the song, YouTube going, what? Snatch the video. Snatch the channel. They don't play about copyright. So we got to keep it in the So I'm putting the link up. So when I say I'm starting the song fresh, you got the song, you got the version that I'm listening to, so you can kind of hear where I am with the beat. This is how I make up these funny songs. If anybody cares, if y'all don't care, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for wasting your time. We're gonna come back with a regular show. I'm just, I said I was going to do more videos, and I feel also like I love seeing the creative process. So maybe there's somebody that would see it and could benefit from it in some way. Oh, you can't hear me singing? Well, can you hear me talking? I'm sure you can hear me talking, so you can hear me singing. I'm just singing along with the backing track. But now we're going to pull up the lyrics. So, let's see. So we've got a lyric hole after I can't accept responsibility for your crap. So let's see what we can plug in there. And feel free to put lyrics in the suggestions. So we're going to start her again. It's going to be a lot of that. This is a studio sesh. Your crap. Let's see. For your crap, I can't accept my lack of inheritance. And see, that's when you play with the word. And instead of inheritance, it's inheritance. I was hanging around waiting for you to die. Leave you. There we go. Hanging around. Let's see if that fits with the music. I can't cry. I can't accept not getting my inheritance. I was hanging around waiting for you to die. Wait, hold on. No, no, it's not fitting. It's not fitting. No, hold on. That wasn't fitting. That wasn't fitting. That wasn't fitting. Let's listen again. So it's I can't accept responsibility for your crap. And now where does it go again? Because I work all day and sleep all night. Okay. Oh, then it's I was hanging around waiting for you to die. Let's see how that works. We're gonna get it right. This is the rough part. Responsibility for your crap. I was hanging around waiting for you to die. You dead. I'ma leave your asshole in the bag. Let me get that down. I'ma leave your asshole in the bag. How is everybody feeling about this? I hope I'm not boring the hell out of you. I hope I'm not boring the hell out of you. This is how I really like match with the lyrics. Hold on, I gotta have a little. I'm so glad there's a couple people in here. If anybody, and hold on, this is an open forum. You know I love an open forum. So if anybody want to shimmy on in the room, there's the link. Shimmy on in. This is a creative process open forum. I encourage each and every one of you to join in. I want everyone who wants to have a moment with me to have a moment with me. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. I have a motto. Life is too short to be shy. I will never be mean to you, ever. That's not why you're on the show. That's not why you're here. That's not why we're gathered together. So don't ever worry about that. And hold on, let me put the link to the lyric version of the song that I'm listening to so y'all can listen along while we're trying to get this, because we're rarely do I usually do like 15 to 30-second ditties. This time I'm gonna flush out the whole song, and I'm gonna test. This is truly a test for the audience to see if y'all is actually that interested in an album of parody music, because I will go Weird Al Yankovic on that ass. Again, let me say it in the microphone. I will go Weird Al Yankovic on that ass. If I knew that the audience would be there with financial support. But I like it now, the money in music and niche music, I gotta know y'all actually gonna buy the album, because I'm gonna need instrumentation. Like, I'm gonna need producers. Like, it's gonna cost money. And I can't I'm already putting my life together with shoestring and credit card debt. So we're already trying the artist thing, but I know music will put you in debt. I'm not trying to be Candace Dillard. I want to be successful. Okay, let's take it from the top. Let's take it from the top. We go stanza by stanza. So we're going to restart it. Everybody, we're restarting the music track from the beginning. 4, 3, 2. Summer 1984. I was 1.5, getting on my mama's nerve. I still like to get on my mother's nerve. Every chance I get lets me know I'm alive. But my mom was not a weekend mom. I'm really pleased to leave you, son. I'm happy to let you take this charge from me. Cause I want to keep my freedom. So maybe you'll do these years for me. I don't have time, Dad. So I'm going to turn you down. I can't accept responsibility without. I was hanging around waiting for you to die. Cause I'm gonna leave you dead. Run out of the country, leave your home in the bag. I said a weekend day, yeah. Cause I don't have time for my own time in prison. Okay. All right, now we've got, so that was good. So let's add that in prison. You see, and when you keep singing it, the ad-libs fill themselves in. And so the bare bones lyrics become more flushed out. And so I don't have time to do my own time. And you keep flushing it out, you keep going over it. We're going to get a whole song. In prison. And this, oh my God, wait, it just hit me. It just hit me. And this is what you do for a living. This is what you do. This is what you call your mom and tell her you're very proud of. And she agrees. She's very proud of me too. I am 41 years old and my parents' pride still matters, which means they did a good job. Lord, who is this? Okay, good. Nothing important. All right. So, next two lyrics up. And let's make sure we get the beat a little bit. My office stand. I think you're worth the way. So, ba 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 ba. So let's see. What would Diddy say? You owe me. You are my child. It would be something like that, something self-absorbed. You owe me. I raised you in luxury. I rate, yeah. So it's time you thug it out. Ah! Ah! That might fit. Let's try it. Let's try it. You owe me. I raised you in luxury. So it's time for you to thug it out. Yep, that fits. That fits. That fits. Okay. To spend some time. Oh, there we go. I mean, that writes itself. To do some time. And then sometimes that happens where the artist is like, okay, here, baby, you're trying. Oh my God, I'm so glad I invited you along. Oh, it's more fun with you. This is so much more fun with you. Oh my God. Thank you. I feel your love and support around me. I sincerely do. To do some time. You are my child sacrifice. Okay, let's see if she fits. To do some time is the only option. It requires you. Hold on, wait. Hold on, let's see. The only option it requires child sacrifice. I would like to see you tonight. Okay, so what would that be? I ain't getting shit out of you. Our name is Mud, and we've gone broke. Like J-Lo's voice went through. We've gone broke. Oh, my J-O-B is rough on me. Press is gonna. No, press it. Press. Press is gonna be rough on me. And with no rent, I'm getting put out. Chorus. Getting put out. Leave you dead. Set you up to get the charge. Leave you dead. Oh, oh, oh. But maybe you can try to plead it out. To plead it out. Leave you there. Oh, and I wish that I could see you outside of custody. See you outside of custody. Oh, the bridge. Now we got the bridge. Now we got the bridge. Hold on. We got to take a little smoke break. Now we got the bridge. The bridge, honey, the bridge. Oh my goodness. This is a new level of foolishness. Oh my God. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, Brittany. You better say. Oh, girl, thank you because I wasted. Oh Jesus, I wasted money on a damn enchilada, and it was a baked taco. I did a whole video about it. Thank you so much, Brittany. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Candy Burris, who? Oh, oh my goodness. I'm so glad everybody is enjoying the live. Hold on now. Before we get to the bridge, anybody you want to come on in, you ain't got to come on camera. You could just give us a cute little vocal, but please, Anybody want to shimmy on in? It's late. We're acting foolish. And I'm so glad that y'all are really this interested in the creative process. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And honestly, having y'all here, I feel is making my creativity better. I figured, you know what, if we really gonna do an album, I gotta actually like do a full song, and it's gonna take a minute to do a couple full songs. So I'm gonna have to monetize the album making process, because the songs ain't really gonna be worth nothing. That's why I keep my songs on YouTube, because I would make literally nothing off of the streams that I would get on like a Spotify or something. But YouTube, if I keep them in the videos and y'all keep watching for those extra few seconds, that actually helps me. Like, those songs actually make me money. No, you don't have to sing, Toasty. You don't have to sing. You could just come on and talk. Well, when I say give a vocal, that means just talking. That doesn't mean singing. You don't have to come on and sing. Honey, I can't sing either. Y'all want to buy my album because it's funny, not because I'm some great vocalist. I tell you, I think it's time to make a music video. Well, I have to have music to make a music video, and all of this is very expensive. And really, it's the labor. I have to have multiple cameramen that are willing to go, like, just even doing one in San Francisco. Like, I could ask my best friend to help me shoot a music video, and he would help me shoot a music video. And he's very smart and very capable, and I'm no idiot either. So we could, but like, that's a project. And I like getting the album together is a project. Like, these are things that, like, if I knew how to play 6 different instruments, you would have your album already. But when you've got to hire people, oh my goodness. But who wants to shimmy on in as I look at these lyrics for the bridge? Now, this is the Michelle Williams part. You know what? If it wasn't 1:30 in the morning in New York, I would message Chris and ask him to come on, because he can really nail his Michelle Williams impression and is one of the funniest people I know. So I would love for him to do the bridge. I would love for us to, have the spirit of Destiny's Child in the room. But the bridge is, let's see, and let me get it with the melody. I never let nothing keep me from what I want. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Those were not the lyrics. Those were not the lyrics. We gotta get the screen share so y'all know I ain't playing with y'all. Girl, I never let nothing keep me from what I want. I like, for real. I never let nothing keep me from what I want. I mean, do I just leave that in? I don't want to make fun of assault in any way. That's the thing. And now hold on. Let's have some housekeeping. Let's have a housekeeping moment. Let's have a housekeeping moment. What we are making fun of is Diddy abandoning his children. Let's be clear. Let's be crystal clear. We are making fun of Diddy abandoning his children. And this is, the stuff he's saying to his kids is he abandons them and the things his kids would say to him. That's why, the inheritance, all that. We ain't making fun of assault in any form or fashion. However, that lyric is literally why we're in that predicament. And so I was going to say, I'm like, I think we gonna revamp. We're gonna revamp that one. We're gonna revamp that one. I grew up with this song too. But leaving it in could be we're not making fun of assault. So we're gonna keep it in the vein of parent to child, of you left me for the feds to come. Now that is a part of the situation we can make fun of. That we can make fun of. Because that's like, oh my God, that I can make fun of. Like the other stuff, because there's nothing funny about that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Entertain. While you put together this IKEA furniture. Girl, let me see if I can turn. I put together, it wasn't from IKEA though, it was from Amazon, the same thing. But yeah, everything in this apartment what did I put together? Yeah, I put together. No, the couch, the movers put together. Thank goodness. I've always had help with the couch. The bed frame, my best friend put together, but he's an engineer, so he loves that. What did I put together my TV stand though, and I'm very proud that I put my TV stand together and it still works. Okay, so let's see. What are we going to change that lyric to? Let's see. Maybe this could work. Nothing keep me. I never let nothing keep me from what I want. No. Never let nothing. I never thought, I never take accountability. There we go. See, you can be funny without and be sensitive to victims. You can do both. You can. This is it right here. This is part of the process. Be like, hold on, how's that going to read? Who's that going to offend? No job. I'd never take accountability. I've been stealing music for a good while. Now that we can laugh at. Now let's see if it fits. I never let nothing keep me from what I want. No man, no job. Gonna do what I want to do. It has never dawned on me. I was so tied down. Oh, now it has never dawned on me that Daddy is a clown. That we could leave. My daddy is a clown. So much is going on. You're putting together a bed frame. Girl, you got to make friends with the engineer. You got to make friends with the engineer. Who wants to shimmy on in the room? This time I'll let myself go free. Take the chance and find some happiness. And again. No man, no job, gonna do. Let's see. What I want to do, it has never dawned on me that this is the ground. This time out. But now my ass is trust fund free. Hold on, let's hear that again. I was so tired. No job, gonna do what I want to do. It has never done me. Just with no accountability. Let's see, with no accountability, I feel like that needs to be in there. Do I watch the lean reviews? What are the lean reviews? I don't know her. I don't know her. I was so tired. So what are you gonna do? Gotta take your trash and turn it into happiness. Then we've got the talking part. So what are you going to do? Turn state's evidence, mother... Oh, hey! I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me pause this. Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Well, I am so glad you were interested in behind the scenes. Like, I can't tell you all how happy I am. Because, like, we've been doing the Diddies for a while, and y'all have been like, come out with the album, come out with the album. 25,000, I really, like, it would, for me to give you what you deserve. And I don't think y'all know how highly I think of you. Y'all are the people that have changed my life and keep it changed.
I love that.
It is never, ever for one split second, for one moment, for one iota of time lost on me how incredibly lucky I am.
I love that.
And as harsh as I am on everybody else, if I don't come to you on key on the record, I'd be a hypocrite.
True. But you do come to us with it. And we appreciate it.
So I really would love to do, I really like, it will happen. It will happen. And then there's also a level of I have to run into a friend that has a band. That is a true organic friend that like gets me, gets my references, has a love for big band, has a band that kind of does that sound. That's like, no, we do in an older Lawrence Welk big band commercial sound where we can give you looks like a pump, but it feels like a sneaker. Said it looks like a pump, but it feels like a sneaker. No, it looks like a pump, shabump. Looks like a pump, shabump. Looks like a pump, but it feels like a sneaker. Us like you can't just walk into any old band because they're gonna want the job and they're gonna take the gig. But I need somebody that like has a love of the Lena Horne big band Sarah Vaughan era.
I got you.
That has that instrument where it's like, okay, y'all have instrumentation where I can really feel the music and give my best, because then also I'll be doing what I'm doing now, flushing out the lyrics.
Okay. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. I just came to say, first of all, I love the feels like a puppet, it feels. I love that. My favorite thing, of course, is the Vegas song.
Oh, from the streets of New York all the way out to Vegas. It doesn't matter if you're rich or if you're famous, because you can't get someone pregnant in the anus. No, you can't get someone pregnant in the anus. Yeah.
My favorite. That is by far my favorite thing ever. It is hilarious. I love it.
And true.
And it's true. I mean, it's factual. It's not, that can't even be a part allegedly. Because it's true. Allegedly, they don't even come in. No, you can't.
That's when you can take to the bank.
Not even allegedly. It's the facts. The fact is you can't get someone pregnant in the anus. It's facts.
Lord knows we've tried.
But I just came on to say, I think you're doing great. I appreciate you. I don't get to jump on in a lot of lives when you and Chris have been on live and did the Allegedly show. Usually it's when I'm at work. I just get them. I miss them a lot. It just so happens that
if you're at work watching me, that's the point. Oh my goodness. My father said this, and this has really helped shape my career and the channel. He said, you make some of the world's best coffee break content.
You do, because I enjoy where I get a key at work on my 15s and my 30s. Well, I do take a 15. I don't always say I don't take my 15s often. On my 30s, if I can catch y'all, I be watching. And even if it's a replay, I watch. But tonight, I just got to like. I just been on
and
all day.
The replays are good. It's still fresh comedy.
It's hilarious.
You know what a replay is? It's like somebody ordered pizza, but they saved you half the pie. So you got something hot and ready when you get home. It's already there. And you can get down in the comments.
I can get down in the comments and I can watch the live chats. And let me tell y'all, if y'all are Alex's chats that are always here, y'all bring some of the funniest commentary. Like, Alex, you funny, but your subscribers and members, oh my God.
I have such a wonderful and I how long have you been watching? Because I gotta say this. How long have you been watching?
I don't want to be funny.
Don't be no,
I
be
know
real.
it was when you had Pete.
Oh, that's not being funny. That's honest. That's a
That's
great
honest.
hallmark.
I've
That's a
been
great
watching you.
hallmark. Pete was a part of my life. We
I
can
watched
talk
you when you
about it.
had Pete.
I
When
have
you felt
Bronx now.
when you and Chris fell off the bench.
Oh, if you had been there.
A
Oh
little before
God.
that. So maybe 6, 7 months before that. Maybe.
Okay, so you've been with me since I left the drummer.
Yeah. I've been there a minute.
And
I was there when you came on. I remember you referencing some things that had happened between you and some other other content creators. But I got there after that. But I remember you saying X, Y, and Z happened.
and
So it's in between that and that. So it was
since I
maybe
left,
2018, maybe.
wow, so we're 6 years in. But I
Yeah.
have to say it, I want everybody to hear because y'all have been so wonderful. Since I left, my comment section has been so delightfully and consistently positive. When I said I'm done, everybody that wasn't done either got the hell up out, and everybody that was like, okay, he's on a new track was like, all right, he's done with the drama. Let's just enjoy the show. And I love that my comments where it's just funny about the show. There's no nonsense. There's no negativity. And I really appreciate everybody for doing that. And if you've done that for years, and it's wonderful that like I really get to say, I'm like, I don't have those problems on my channel. But I also think people know they don't want to be turned into a creative exercise.
No. I do. I have enjoyed your content. I rock with your content. I subscribe to Chris because of you.
And because he's hilarious.
Yeah,
I introduced him, but it's not like you just watching him because Alex said no, he's amazing. I mean,
he's funny. He is funny his own way. Together, y'all are funny, and I love the fact that you're funny, he's funny, and y'all are funny together. And I enjoy both.
That's why I have this as my icon.
I came on. Oh my God, that Beyonce, Lord Jesus of the bangs, the bang.
I love it. I love
with this picture. This picture right here. That's and yeah.
It's my favorite Beyonce picture.
I can't see the comments. I am sure everybody is picking on me about or they might be, or they might not care.
No, we don't pick on people. We are bonnet friendly here. I'm sorry. This is a channel supported by 85. I will pull up my YouTube stats right now. It is 86% Black women. So I love Black women. But one, regardless of whether or not the channel was supported by Black women, I've always loved Black women in all forms. But this channel is a safe space for Black women to come on with a protective style, because you have to get up and go work in a white man's world tomorrow and make 70 cents on the dollar. So I think anybody that has anything to say about a hair bonnet needs to focus their attention on some other things.
I wear my full gray.
Oh, I thought that was a blonde. I thought you were giving
this is great.
Maya's mother.
I
thought, girl, you pulled it back. You were giving Maya's mother.
Oh no, this is all gray. This is full gray.
I have a few grays here, but I plucked them. I'm not ready for that yet.
The top. I'm gray here. It's hereditary. The gray actually starts here. Well, here. So the gray starts in my family right at the top. And then we just have this like patch of gray and then everything else starts to turn gray. So I have been gray here since I'm 46 in September. I have been gray here since I was in my 30s, early 30s.
I
My
keep
daughter is 26 and she already has gray.
I keep my hair cut so short. I don't like. I've seen one or two, but I don't have too many here.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen a few like in the face. Like I'll get a couple here, and I'm like, no, we're not doing that. Not doing that. It doesn't.
Imagine you. I have gray under my arms.
Not doing that. Not
They gotta
doing
go.
that.
They gotta go. They can't exist.
No.
You can't exist. But yeah.
Sorry. It's just like one of those things where I'm like, I'm not freaking out about it.
I'm not freaking out because you don't exist. I'm not freaking out because you don't exist.
I'm not, no, because it's like I'm just choosing to say that's not the look that we're going for today. Maybe tomorrow we'll go for that look.
Who? What? Gray who? Where? Oh,
Maybe tomorrow we'll go for that look.
So yeah, I've been gray for a minute. So yeah, I do wear a protective style, but my hair is super short and it's gray at the top. So,
and cool. I'm tired of people policing Black women. One, I have a Black mother, and you know me. She raised me. So what do you think I'm like? And what do you think she's like?
Hold on. I have a son. My son's dad is white. So I'm hoping that you find you are authentic in what you say. For instance, my son's I don't know exactly where you're going at, but my son's grade of hair hasn't always been the grade of hair he has. He has kind of went from 3A to 4B.
Oh no, I meant that we're both tyrants.
Oh. Well, I
was like hair. No, I'm talking about attitude. Like me and my mother are both tyrants.
He is a tyrant. No, not with me personally, but yes, in general.
Oh, no, I'm old enough to be a tyrant with my mother.
Absolutely. Well, he is in a sense. He's not disrespectful, but he will get me together.
We run your life.
I mean, like he's Gen A. He's a Gen Alpha.
Running your life.
And I'm a Gen X.
Running your life, running so circles around your life, because because Gen A knows the therapy speak to get you together. You see, that's something millennials didn't have. We didn't have the therapy speak to put our parents off kilter.
He don't care. He don't have to have therapy to get me. He don't care. He just don't care. He just get me together. He just be like, Mom, I don't like how you talked to me today. And we need to sit down and talk about this. And I'm like, I wasn't ready for this.
This is why I don't have children.
That's my baby.
This is why I don't have children.
However, I also have a Gen Z kid who had to grow up with me. Act like I had baby boomers. So she was raised that way. So she was raised completely different than I raised my son. So yeah. So I get it. Yeah. It's something else. But I mean, we good. My son and I have conversations. When he calls me to the carpet, it doesn't if it was me 10 years ago, it feel disrespectful. But now that I think about it, when he calls me to the carpet, I'm like, Mom, how you addressed me did not feel right. And I'm like, you know what? Let's talk about it. Because
Exactly. You're like, let's talk about it now so we can actually have a healthy
let's have a
relationship
healthy dialogue, because I want him to be able to go out in the world and have a healthy dialogue
with
about
other.
things. Because the
Ooh,
problem is,
ooh, oh my
these
God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. 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 Because it's not about you. You are training him in how to deal with other
I
people.
want him to be
And if
able to go
he
out and
can't.
have a healthy dialogue with other people.
Oh my God. Yes.
Look, all
Yes.
is the fact
This is mothering. Yes. Oh my God, because that's the thing. Let's have an honest moment. Sometimes we as Black people can get so caught up on disrespect, and I'm the parent,
absolutely. Now,
that
sometimes
you
people do
don't
be
realize,
hold on,
baby, it ain't about you.
hold on. Before you, I know you're going to say that. Sometimes I do be disrespectful. Sometimes I be asking him to go take out the trash. Look, bruh, take out the trash and
Like,
just
you
do
living
that.
here for
I'm gonna
free.
be asking for a lot. It's not even like I'm not asking like a bunch from you. Take out the trash. It be all day, sir. You gonna get met with.
Eventually, there will be a consequence.
It's gotta be some consequences. So I don't want anybody to take this. It's like, oh, she just don't.
As that.
Mm-mm.
But
There'll be
oh my
consequences.
God. But we are talking about the other thing, which
Yeah, the other
is
things
a
is like,
point,
no, we gotta like,
which is valid. We have to teach our kids, hey, if we're so caught up on not teaching on you will respect me versus, oh, this is really training ground on how you're going to deal with the world. And I need to show you this is how reasonable and rational people react. Okay, let's sit and talk about it. And if somebody's not sitting and talking about it, they're not respecting you, and you need to get out of that situation.
Yeah. Because that's how I want him to react. I want him. Now, at the same time,
that was chicken soup for the soul.
I want him to understand that you need to talk things out. However, I also want him to understand you may have to put your hands on somebody, but that's not your first or second or third thing that you should do.
100%.
There are things that should happen before it gets to that point. Like I teach my son, that should never be your first or second or third. First of all, we've already had the conversation. Secondly, you've had a conversation with a teacher. And thirdly, also, I've had a conversation with your teacher. The fifth thing is you putting your hands on somebody. Because you've talked to me, I've talked to you, you've talked to your teacher, I've talked to your teacher, I've talked to your principal. So by then, if we've did all these things, if you put your hands on somebody, they have already had fourth or fifth
or eighth warnings
that this is
and then you as the mother, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear, in the words of my mama, my mom would say, I don't want to hear shit else.
Suspend him.
I don't want to hear shit. No, she said he ain't getting suspended for shit. I don't want to hear shit else, because I done been up to this school 3 times. We done already had a meeting. We done sat the mama down. Could we even find the mama?
Yeah, we did all the things. I did all.
She will, because when mama hits you with the shit else, it's shit else.
Yeah.
Are you a shit else mom?
I've told him, I was like, hey, if you get suspended, we'll just be fighting at the end of the year about your grades. We'll just be fighting. We just gonna be fighting throughout the rest and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But we've never gotten to a point of that. He will be in the
Wait. I have a question. Are you, as I like to say, are you a shit else mama? And if you're not, what is your shit else
if
phrase?
I am or not. I've never
but
had
you have. But wait. But what would your shit else phrase be? Because every mom has that phrase where it's like, I don't want to hear shit else. Where it's that this is the last phrase before it's ass whooping time, before it's punishment time. So wait, so what? Like, because if it's not shit else, because I've definitely found in the Black community, shit else is real popular. I don't want to hear shit else. I thought I was the only one, and then I have a group of friends, and we call ourselves, we have shit else mamas. Oh,
I
you're from
don't
a shit
know.
house household.
I guess I don't want to hear. As I say, if I don't want to hear shit, I
Like
guess maybe
the
maybe
like the
or
phrase that you say before it's like, okay, I'm snatching the phone, I'm pulling the
I
PlayStation.
guess
What
it's gonna be. This is it. This is. I am done. I'm done.
done? Oh, the way you said done, I was like, oh, she said that a few times.
I'm done. It's over. We are here. Here's where we are. Where we are is here we're at.
Andrea Shari said, don't say another damn word.
Yeah. I love it. I like that. I'm gonna say that. Hey.
And that was my mom. I don't want to, and it was always, I don't want to hear ended with shit else. I don't want to hear shit else.
It's so funny because I have because he's my 12-year-old, but I have a 26-year-old. And I don't remember I don't remember ever getting to it with her at that point. So, but yeah, my kids are 14 years apart. So I raised basically two. I call them two only children. I've raised two only children. Shut your face.
I had a friend like that growing up, where he now my friend, he was where I learned the phrase change of life baby, because he was a change of life baby. Now I was born in 82. So we still use phrases like that back then.
I haven't said that, but that's what they were change life babies, because and they really were, because hey, when I say change life babies, I mean just that. So I had a 13-year-old. 13, she's going to be 14. But I really had divorced, been single for a long time, met her stepdad, we got married, and then had a kid. It was really a change of life because I had went through these things. So to me, yeah, but it's changed life, period. I mean, like, I think anything after 10 years has changed life. Anything after 10 years, any kid you have to have, it's to change life. It is, because it's gonna change your life. Because it changes your life. You are dealing with it. My kids aren't even in the same generation, if you think about it. So they are by default. They change your life. By default, they're changing life. One is more. Say Morgan is what, Gen Z. She be Gen Z, and my son is Gen Alpha. Oh,
This
and
is
then
my
you got
change of life.
baby Auntie Bronx. Hey,
This is my change of life, baby.
Oh.
I mean, I had him at 40.
Well, I got a cat. Her name's Juicy. She's not a change of life, baby. She's a cat. She been here for a minute.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, I was 40 and he was 1. This is a change of life, baby. I was perimenopausal.
Look, I don't want to talk about perimenopausal. Don't bring that up. That's triggering right now. I'm 46. I'm 45, Alex. It's perimenopausal. Wait, please don't bring that up. But no, I'm serious. It's but yeah, I change your life. That's how I felt about. But my youngest brother is a change of life baby. He's 10 years younger than me. My mom's youngest brother was a change of life baby as well. So yeah, we just like, we don't mind having, apparently in my family, we don't mind like starting all over at the 10
Oh my
year
God,
mark.
that thought.
Let's just start all over.
At 41,
that wasn't my
I don't know how.
I was 30.
People that say they want kids at 38, 39, I look at them with like they have 5 heads. I mean, do what you do, no judgment. But it could never, ever, 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 ever.
But Alice, what I found, and it was so funny. A friend of mine that lives down the street from me, um, her daughter is my son's age, and she's got a 20-something-year-old daughter, and I think the other daughter is like 18, 19, no, 22, 22 and 19. I think it's 3 years between them, and then she's got a 10-year-old. And we were joking about it or whatever. And she's like, man, you know, she's because my daughter has a daughter, and my daughter's daughter, and yes, I'm saying daughter's daughter for a reason. I'm a yo-yo, not the other word. I'm a yo-yo. So I'm a yo-yo to a 17-month-old, and I've kept her for a few weeks, for 3 weeks in a row. I kept her on every Tuesday. Man, it is tiring as hell. That was tiring. That was long 10 hours, 8-10 hours. That was long. I don't understand anyone who starts over on purpose. But, however, hold on. I say that to say this because I don't want to uterus and ovary shame anyone who hasn't been able to have the experience, but they find
that's different.
That experience is not going to happen for them until they find the partner or the situation that they want, until they're in their late 30s or 40s. So that's different.
I was just going to say, we're not talking about people that have never done it. We're talking about people that are starting over, where it's like, you done changed a dirty diaper or two. Where it's like, the thrill is gone. The bloom's off the rose, girl. Like,
girl, really, I get all over again, for real.
And especially when it's people that you weren't in that different of a situation, where it really is starting all over, where it's not, we're not talking about people that have never had children. We're not talking about you. We understand you. We get that. And again, no, this isn't shaming. We're just talking about what we think is funny in life.
Oh, absolutely.
Just also, no, I got to say that just because some people will be willfully obtuse in the comments. So you always got to include that too. Lord knows. I do. People get together and have a damn fun time having a conversation.
It's pretty like me. I had my son, I was in my 30s when I had my son. I started over.
And we're not talking about people that you had a kid from really young, and then you weren't as financially stable, and now you want to have a kid in your 30s where you're very financially stable, and it's a totally different experience. We're not talking about that either. We talking about your ass was married and secure and had your kids at 28, and now you pop up pregnant at 42. Not that you can't, but we're all really
it's not that you can't.
You love diaper changing that much with 40-year-old knees.
But what I found,
40-year-old knees, and I'm preserving my cartilage.
But Alex, what I found is that women who may do that, it's because they are in a better level in their life where they're going to be changing diapers, but they got a different plan on how they're going to be changing them.
Okay.
I.e., I got a housekeeper. I got a chef. Or they are making better money to provide for all these things. Or they have married someone. Or I say married, like y'all take that how you want to. It don't have to be married. It don't have to be married. But if you find someone that you have been able to bind yourself with, and they are making the things happen that need to happen, however that looks for you, you are in a place to where you are able to take care of this child, and it's comfortable. It's comfortable financially, and your recovery time is comfortable. You're not as tired. And you're tired, but it's a different tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, like, I was taking care of my granddaughter for 3 weeks in a row on Tuesday, and it started at 9 o'clock and ended at 5. it literally felt like a whole day. It felt like a day at work. It didn't feel.
I can only imagine.
It didn't feel like it was fun. Like we went. I mean, like it wasn't work. Like we went an hour out of town and went and saw my mom and took her to see my mom. We ran around at her house. I drove back. We went here, did this, did that. We went to the park one day, did this, did that, and it was, I forgot what else we did. But
also, though, you're talking about babies when they're in that perfect stage. Because honestly, you sound like an afternoon with Bronx, where I could take them to my mom's, run them around, play, take them to Target. The same thing. Guess what?
That's her favorite spot. Her favorite spot is Target. And she loves Target.
And that's the thing. It's fun to be a grandmom now.
A little pizza moment. And just walk around for 2 hours. That's my daughter's daughter.
But then you think about them teenage years, them years when them kids realize he will never talk. And if he starts talking, the money that I will make, the family will be rich.
Be thankful.
I have to say, now that I am 41, I wanted kids until I was 33. Mm-hmm. At 33, that's when I was grown enough to say, now it ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen.
That's when I went to the West Side Highway along the piers that the gays used to walk, but it had just become a high-end apartment complex at that time, which I did rentals at. So it was actually after an open house. And I waved goodbye to that ship.
Not on purpose, oh Lord.
I waved goodbye to that ship. I let it go. I let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Yeah. Because I am I'm very happy that things worked out the way they worked out. Because at 41, I have the energy for this.
Yeah.
I love doing this.
Exactly.
I love my dog. I love my life. I love the fact that if I don't like it, if I don't like where I'm living, I can pick up and leave because I'm not responsible for somebody else. I don't have to worry about your school system or your friends or your needs. I have enough worrying about me and Bronx. And Bronx will be happy anywhere as long as I'm happy.
Exactly. And that's why I told, I'm a huge proponent. I've been married. I don't know how we got on this subject, but anyway, I've been married. This is my second marriage. And my daughter is on her first, only in her first and only marriage. I was just encouraging her when she was younger. And I encourage this for anybody that's listening between 18 and up. If you're listening and you're single, it's okay to be single. It's okay to be single. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with you. Quit. Don't let people tell you something wrong with you because you're single. Now, what is wrong is if you sit in your own space and you got some stuff that you need to work through with therapists and you don't do it. That's a problem. Work through it. But it's nothing wrong with being single. I didn't think anything was wrong with her being single. I didn't think anything was wrong with her not getting married. But those are the things that's the things she wanted to do. She wanted to get married. She wanted to have kids. She wanted to, that's what she wanted. I was like, slow down, sis, do this, do that, da, 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 da. That's not what her path was. Her path was, I want to be a mom. I want to be married. And I want to have be a mom. Those were the paths that she wanted. That's the paths that she's taken. And that's the paths I just support, even though I'm like, but that's the support. I give her that support. But if those are not the things that you've done yet, I encourage you, male or female, enjoy you. Love love you. Because you can be single, but love being single. Enjoy being single. And there's a way to do it. It's not just about being single and being alone. You're not alone. You got to enjoy it. You got to enjoy the things that make you happy. If getting up every Saturday morning, cleaning your house at 10 o'clock, and at 2 p.m. you go get lunch, come home at 4, and you don't do nothing for the rest of the day, but you happy, and you enjoy that. And if somebody calls you,
wait, hold on, wait, hold on, wait, stop the music. Hold on, you are speaking the absolute truth. Here's the problem with what you're saying, ma'am. There's a problem with what you're saying. You are speaking from maturity and experience. And as a bitch who just got here, as a bitch who has just learned this literally 10 minutes ago, I was bumping. I bumped my head. I want you to see this scar. Ma'am, I want you to see this scar. Please don't think I'm playing with you. Please don't you think I'm playing with you. You don't understand. What you're talking about is you have put you through enough stress where you understand what the peace of that Saturday afternoon, what you described is. And wait. Until you have been put through enough stress by enough men, you're never going to understand how happy and beautiful that is. Because we don't get fat meat as greasy till we burn our ass.
Why do you want to be that stressed?
No, honey, I am really telling you, literally a situation in my life, I just had an ex come back in, and I was able to say, okay, one, I'm grateful to hear from this person because I do genuinely care about this person. Mm-hmm. I will always love you. And it's a beautiful thing that I will always love you.
Yeah.
And it was no animosity, no anything, but I also was able to finally put myself first because he's one of those people where his house is always burning down. And I am able to, but you see, you have to be. But
aren't you a Capricorn?
Yes, I know. I got to be careful about that. I know. I learned. I see. Told you that scar. Where do you think that scar from? And it's healed. It healed. Took a lot of Mederma, and it stung for a long time. But what I'm saying is, you're so right about that. Now I ask myself, do I want this man back? And I said, don't you deserve someone functional?
Yeah.
But I only can really say that after I had been bumped my head a couple times and I understand the value of, if my Saturday is, I just go grocery shopping and then I go get drinks with my best friend. I'm really happy. And then I do my show. I'm really happy with that. Yeah. And that's awesome. Yeah. But it took a moment. That's maturity. And that maturity I didn't get because of the pandemic. When I was finally at a place where I would have been doing that kind of serious dating, I wasn't able to because of the pandemic. And so then when I finally was able to, what happened.
Yeah. That makes sense. What you just said about the pandemic makes sense.
Oh, and hold on. And everybody, let me go on and put the Cash App in because y'all got some of Alex's business. I would appreciate a little bit of dollar donation.
Y'all give Alex.
Y'all got some real tea on that one. And that conclusion, that cost a lot in therapy. So please hit up the donate. And I'm going to give you the Zelle too.
Hit his Cash App. Hey, and it's late for us. If you're on the East or Central, it's late. Because it's 1 o'clock in the morning for me.
Oh, it's 11:24 in California.
I'm good. I'll be all right. I gotta get up, but it'll be fine. It's fine for me. But whatever. I mean, like, I wasn't trying to take up all your time. I wasn't trying to monopolize. So if anybody want to jump
Oh
on,
no, not at all.
I'm
Not
not
at all.
monopolizing.
Anybody else who wants to shimmy on in, shimmy on in. But no, you are not monopolizing. What was your other question?
What was my? Oh crap, Alex, dadgummit.
You've been watching all this time. You got something.
Well, it was
Go
probably
on.
just probably about some little like nitpickings about Diddy or whatever. It's probably just like, you know, I'm
Leaving
of
his children to be seized
I'm
by
of a
the
certain age.
FBI.
I'm of a certain age. I was 12 when the stuff started first breaking out in 1990. So I was 12 then. I've always thought it was something a little off. Growing up, I thought it was something off. But I guess in the 2000s, when like even watching Making the Band and stuff like that, I love watching Making the Band. But at the same time, I was like, is this dude really making him do these people do X, Y, and Z? Blah, 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 blah. It was weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Making the
Weird.
Band was weird.
It was weird.
And that you know what?
Hold on.
As somebody in the army,
it was the time when reality TV was really kind of taking off. So it was weird to see it from a standpoint of reality TV taking off. So are we watching something real or are we watching something real? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, because that's also when you see reality TV was real, like quick history lesson. When the Real World came out, they had cameras on those people 24 hours, but because it was so expensive,
it did. Mm-hmm.
And then they edited that down. But then reality TV,
stuff. They said they was putting stuff on the like coffee tables and stuff like that. They were like putting stuff out that they needed to do.
Yeah.
Like they were putting stuff out that they needed to do this, or when this person comes in the room, say this.
Yeah, that's what happened when they stopped doing the 24-hour. Then production was like, okay, it basically became improv where they would put people in the room and they would say, okay, well, your goal is this. And then producers started feeding people storylines. Well, you need to bring this up. You need to bring that up. You need to confront her. Mm-hmm. Richie B, what are your thoughts?
Hey guys. What are we talking about? Making the band?
What up?
Y'all talking about making a band?
Well, I was talking about I started making the band because that's kind of my era.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 46. I'll be 46 in September.
What
so
about?
I remember when Making the Band came out. And I remember like the stuff that they were doing. I was like, is this real? Like they really doing this? Like somebody really walking from here to here to get him a cheesecake? Like, is this for real?
I feel like my era was like the Real World as far as reality TV is.
Oh no! Oh girl, yes, I watched Real World. See, I remember the beginning of Real World. I remember Tammy Roman. I remember Tammy Roman.
We all remember Tammy Roman.
I remember, but Alex, yeah. Well, Alex, I mean, you younger, but Alex, you younger.
I'm 41. When
did Real World come in?
Okay, I would say this. I wasn't watching Well, you know what? I am old enough to remember Real World because they were still putting the reruns on when there were new seasons. So Real World 1 was on all the time because that's when MTV was going into that. So I watched it just as much as you probably did. But it was like I wasn't that interested because there wasn't a good gay storyline. So I just watched my cartoons. Because I would watch like the Powerpuff Girls and I knew who was gay on there. Buttercup and him.
Stop it.
I would watch Frasier because I knew both of them were gay.
Not both.
I would watch Frasier because I knew both of them were gay.
Not both. Come on now.
I'm now. Okay, bisexual. Frasier is bisexual. Allegedly.
Camille
Hold on. Allegedly. Comedically. Let's make sure everybody knows this is a joke. Quote
Did
unquote.
Camille say she was strapping up?
I mean, well, yes.
So
I feel like Frasier would not just come out because he wants to prove everybody wrong. Also, there are some sissies that like to, play a little puss. I know them.
hey, it's nothing better.
I mean, for them, I suppose not.
I always felt that he didn't come out because wasn't he a producer on one of the Real Housewives shows?
No, he was a producer of Girlfriends. He was a producer of Medium.
Okay,
like,
Girlfriend.
There is no reason. Like, everybody's thought. Like, honestly, I there are men like that are just like, they're born with gay face and gay voice, but they're not gay. And I feel like some of them are just like, no, I'm just not going to be gay just because everybody thinks it. So I'm going to surprise you at every turn. Ha-ha, pussy. So I'm like, hey, if that's your life, so be it.
That's surprise pussy. Oh my gosh.
I'm telling you.
I thought I was on mute.
I mean, like, look at Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys is still with Swiss Beats for what? I don't know. What is she doing with the man with the penis? What is she doing? That penis is going to waste. Allegedly.
It might not
Allegedly.
Mashonda in the background.
Allegedly.
It might not be. Is it Mashonda? They're like in a throuple with them.
I don't know. I guess he's paying for her housing now, so she stopped whining publicly.
Who?
But then that other wife was, giving that step-parent article.
Who's paying for somebody's housing?
Swiss Beats, because remember Mashonda came on Love and Hip Hop because he stopped paying for that mansion, and it looked like what Halle Berry was left with in Why Do Fools Fall in Love.
I haven't watched Love and Hip Hop.
That was the first season. I remember it vividly.
In a hot second. Yeah, it's been a minute. I have to go back and dig my brain, dig it up. It's been a minute since I've watched that. And not because I haven't wanted to. It just hasn't. Everything keeps playing out on social media, so I'm like, why do I have to watch the show?
Wait, hold on.
Tweet everything.
We've got a great question from the chat. Dylon said Dave Chappelle ruined his career. Did Diddy or the band itself?
I want to say Dave Chappelle ruined Dylon's career. Bro, you have to take accountability for the fact that some stuff went down before Dave got a hold of the jokes. And when I say take accountability, basically what I'm saying is that Diddy ruined your career. Basically what I'm saying, Diddy ruined your career.
I mean, you signed with Diddy, so you were never going to have a career.
Exactly. The chicken this is literally.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm going to say something. Chris has more of a career because of me than anybody does because of Diddy.
I'm just saying that's not a real thing. That's not a real thing. You aren't gonna really have a career just working with Diddy because Diddy wasn't gonna let you have a career.
Ask Mace, because he had to go to the church and pretend to be a pastor.
Hold on, Alex. Hold on. Ask Mace. Ask Total. Ask Faith Evans.
And Total is just now going on tour 40 years later.
Not 40. Hold on now.
40.
You're not going to say that, Alex. Ain't 40. He's not 40.
A hard 40. I'm sorry. We saw what Pam was looking like on that show, the encore. Like,
you're not going to do this. Sir. Not 40.
Pam looked a hard 67. Pam looked like a 67-year-old who was in that Medicaid assistance.
We're not doing that.
Look, I will bring her up right now. Don't make me pull a screen.
I'm not gonna let you do it.
Pam,
I'm not gonna let you do it. Pam.
Let's pull up a face picture.
Look.
Oh, girl, I don't know why.
Look,
girl, it's about to get ugly. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get ugly.
We're not going to do Pam like
because now, again, we've had Exhibit A earlier this evening. I give you Exhibit B. If that ain't 67, look in every ounce of Mama D. Every ounce of Mama D.
She was like Mama D.
Mama D. Get my hair and my glasses. And then don't forget that bottle. In that order. In that order. In that order. In that order.
She look at Mama D.
Mama D. Mama 1, Mama who, Mama 1, Mama 2, Mama 3, Mama D. Anybody else want to come on in the chat? We are having a good old time tonight.
Stop it.
What else did we
I'm
talk
sorry.
about
So like
tonight?
I said,
Okay.
Puffy didn't just steal her publishing. He stole her life force. What black woman do you know from that era that looks this old?
Is that
And she was
Pam or
eating
Mama
pussy.
D?
She was eating pussy. So it wasn't even a no good who stole her youth. Well, there was a no good who stole her youth. And that was Diddy.
That's a shame.
Honey.
Take that youth.
No, take that. He took a youth.
What other topics did you discuss tonight? I was hearing you were talking about your enchilada.
I missed the enchilada talk. I came on to say one thing, and then Alex started talking about like
earlier.
Kids and shit.
Earlier tonight, I decided I'm doing a full version of Leave You Dad. Like, you know how I'll do a little ditty. So I said, I'm going to come on, and this is Alex in the studio. And so we worked through a lot of the lyrics, and we've gotten up to the bridge for Leave You Dad.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean snort.
That's okay.
I mean
funny. The fact that it was that funny is good.
Like to hear it, here it go.
Like to hear a little song about it? Here you go.
I'm going to make money off of it. Cassie got her coin. I'm going to get mine.
And get yours, boo. Get your coin. Get your coin. Get your coin.
So guys,
I think it's.
Do you think that this whole thing could have been avoided had he just paid that girl $50,000 that he wanted for his songs?
Who?
The boy that was suing him.
The
latest one.
No, I think that this could have been avoided by not doing the acts committed or allegedly committed in the court documents.
I understand
I think that's how you do that. That's the simplest.
That part,
that's the only option I can go with on this channel.
I get
that's
that
the
part.
only thing I can say on this channel. That's the only thing I can let stand on this channel. I can't really let other disseminating opinions when it comes to things like sexual violence. I have to stand 10 toes down on that one.
Okay, well, let me rephrase it.
See, but Alex, but that's Alex's opinion.
Let me rephrase it.
And also, it's Alex's channel. You can have your opinion on your own platforms. No one is denying that. But on this platform, we respect victims.
Let me rephrase it. To think that this was all set in motion, just the transpiring of the events, the raid, the this and the that, all because I think he paid him $20,000.
There you go, Richie B. That was beautiful rephrasing. Your cheap ass exposed your bullshit. And you see, in that, no way victim blames. But it's also true. It's also true. It's all in how we say things. It's very important. Thank you for rephrasing. Because that is true. If your ass hadn't been so cheap and had everybody wanting to grind an axe, you might have been able to get away with your bullshit. Not that you should have, not that we agree, but it's funny that that's how you got caught.
Or maybe like delayed it a little bit, you know?
Exactly. You could have gotten to your Cosby years.
Who was it? It was some content creator,
Or
because I
at
don't want to
least
take
took
any
your
Cosby.
children with you to on your way to Bali or the Maldives or wherever you're saying.
Girl, left they and girl drop girl. Oh my goodness. Okay, I want everybody. Okay, everybody think right now. What have you left like Diddy left his kids? What have you left like Diddy left his kids?
Hide his kids. He literally hid his kids. Not for real.
What did you leave?
I left one shoe, a Gucci flip flop in Las Vegas.
He left his kids like Cinderella.
A good pair too.
He left them kids like Cinderella.
Just the shit with glasses. What did you leave like Diddy left his kids? What did you leave like Diddy left his kids?
I know what you left, Alex. That hot tub.
No, I left that kicking and fucking screaming. I didn't leave that like Diddy left his kids. I wanted to keep that.
I'm done. I'm screaming. That's hilarious.
Hold on. Official Carla Lorraine, welcome to the chat. What did you leave? What did you leave like Diddy left his kids?
My last man.
Oh,
hey.
A Carlos, we've got in the chat, a Carlos King show. Let's see, what did I leave like Diddy left? Oh, I left heterosexuality like Diddy left his kids.
Okay.
Now, Alex, were you ever there?
That's why I left it like his kids. I left it at birth.
Like you didn't even know.
I stepped out the pussy and said no more, thank you.
Bruh.
Like he didn't even know them.
And I don't know lip to first.
He left like, gotta go.
Richie B said
But the thing that I understood is that his attorney.
What you say, Alex?
I said Richie B
allegedly
is giving in, and I love it.
His attorneys knew what was gonna happen. But to me, in all honesty, if you knew that you were being sued,
I'll be right back, guys.
Bring it on. You keep getting lawsuits and all these things. I was saying, I wouldn't want personally. Not that I'm saying I would involve myself in these, but if, let's say I could or did, I would tell my kids not to be in any of my residences. Be at your house.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you pull an Adelson and don't come back. Leave and don't come back. Pull an Adelson. And if you know anything about the Adelsons, you know that hooker went and came back to the United States. She should stay where she was. Otherwise, she wouldn't be locked up right now. I'm not saying that she shouldn't have. Not that I'm saying she shouldn't be locked up. She should be. But if you really wanted to get away, you leave. She left to a country that didn't have no extradition and came back to the United States. What the hell wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would have told my kids, here's some money. What do you want me to do? Get the hell out.
Here's what I would tell my kids.
Go somewhere. I will see you in a week. That's what you do.
Exactly. He had a heads up. We should have given them a heads up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he had a allegedly.
Allegedly.
I heard on another platform that the attorneys were made aware that, hey, we looking for we coming. In other words, it was basically telling him, don't erase anything. Because if we're telling you we're coming and we find anything that you erase after blah, 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 you look away.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I will say,
start erasing stuff. We telling you that if I tell you on the 23rd, I'm coming for you on the 25th, and you start erasing stuff and I find that you erase stuff on the 23rd, it's a whole problem.
I don't think he knew exactly what day it was going to
No, it
happen,
wasn't
but
an
he should
exact
have
day.
still, he
I'm
should have
just
had his kids out of that house.
Hold
I'm
on.
just throwing out and
He doesn't
Go
care
on,
about.
Eric.
they,
Oh wait, hold on.
you
I
know,
feel a new song coming on. He don't care about his children. He timed him out on the phone. He'll put it all out in a letter to the judge. Okay, Mickey, don't lose that number. Let me write that down.
not Mickey,
Mickey, take care of your children.
not Mickey take care of you
Diddy,
too.
take care of your children.
I am so done.
Care of your
I'm beside my.
children.
I wasn't
Both.
saying that they had an exact date. I was just using that as a,
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
you
I
know what
get
I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah.
But I have to say also, as an ex-paralegal, um, he has had so much warning because of Cassie's civil suit. That was
Cassie,
what, a
that's
month
what I say.
ago?
Cassie was enough. I would have been like, I would
Exactly.
have left her to
Everything would
Cassie.
have,
I've
like,
been like,
there wouldn't be
girl,
anything for anybody to
girl.
find.
I think he thought that he was untouchable and that he just didn't see, he didn't realize because of his narcissism that he was
Facts.
actually going to be hindered.
And I don't think he erased things. Because everybody's like, oh, I would have been erasing things. It's like I think people
Well,
understand
if
how
I
sexual
feel,
deviant, how
I feel
Even if
like
he,
with the Cassie situation, it'll be interesting to see how arrogant he is. Did he be like, oh, this Cassie, the government might be coming around, and already like take action to get rid of things and have things already moved out? Or are we going to find a treasure trove? And is this going to expose men like Cheeks Mill and Fist Brown?
Mhm. I want to see who else
Cheeks
comes out.
Mill. I want
Do y'all
Cheeks
think
Mill to
that
go
audio
viral,
was
and
Meek
I'm
Mill?
trademarking Cheeks Mill.
Do y'all think that was the audio of him and Puffy?
No, that wasn't the audio with them. That's
Okay,
already
okay,
been disproven.
I'm sorry.
When was Diddy that on key?
You know, I'm from Philly. You know, we can't have that.
Now, if
You
it
know,
was DJ Mr. C, then again there would have been more belabored CPAP breathing.
guys,
I
I'm in
think
and out. I'm still here. I'm still listening. I'm doing something. I'll be free in like 5 minutes. But I'm still
I
here.
I
I
know what
think
you're
that
doing.
I like I said, I think that while there may be a chance to eliminate any kind of evidence, I do think that there's a certain population, and I'll just say deviants, who are that into themselves, egomaniacal, if you will. They're not
Mhm.
going to get rid of things because those are their trophies.
Trophies.
Mhm.
And I watch a lot of true crime. I don't know if anybody. I'm a true crime buff, and I watch
Oh, do you think there's truth to the
a
TD
whole lot of
Jakes
true
of it
crime,
all?
and there's
I
Do you
do.
things
think
that I
TD Jakes has been swallowed? And may
I,
he be
know.
I think he's
swallowed
been
up by
swallowing.
this? Will he be swallowed by the scandal?
No, okay.
Swallowed.
So here's the thing about that. That's so shaky to me because with
Also,
just okay. So this is the things that I've gathered learning about people in those kind of positions and religious positions, like Jimmy Baker and oh shoot, that gummit. His name's escaping me. It's a couple other names
Eric,
escaping me.
the long guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
Eddie
Eddie
Long.
Long. It
Eddie Long. And
they
his nights in
they
Nairobi with young men.
mm,
Nights in Nairobi. Cadillac Kimberly spilled it all. Shout out to Cadillac Kimberly.
I
I'll
think
never
there's
forget.
a different kind of hidden kind of there. I do think that they are egomaniacal. I do think they're narcissists. I think they like their trophies, but I also think that they actually favor their image in itself more than someone who is of. I don't want to say a Diddy. I want to say like I almost want to put like a John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, these aren't.
It's a different kind of image.
And and that's the
They
thing.
don't mind getting they get rid of their stuff, but they're willing to recreate more than keep. To me.
Exactly. Like, I don't want to
that's
make fun of Cheeks Mill if he was a victim, or Fist Brown if he was a victim, because I just saw a video talking about how Chris didn't want to be seen on this bed with Diddy at a party. But it's interesting because some rumors, like, because everything is still, and also because everything is a rumor right now. Some rumors you hear, people are very willing participants and enjoying, consensual adult play, and then some rumors you hear where it's people abusing power. So let's be honest, both of those stories have been floating around about Cheeks Mill and Fist Brown. And I'll be honest, both of them give frustrated bottom. I feel like a lot of this stems from if Diddy was getting them in homosexual acts on camera as leverage, that shows the staunchness of homophobia in the community, and it's time to let it go. My goodness,
and that's the problem. It's like all this is to hide
some dick in the ass.
We're all
human. You're like Booty Toot Stewart. Everybody likes to bottom. That's the problem with the gay community. It's too many bottoms and not enough top, because everybody likes some dick. Everybody likes some dick, and nobody can get the fuck off.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that they're not being honest, and that doesn't make any sense.
Who was it? Oh God, who is that famous trans queen? She said it. She gets too many dicks hard. Who is? I cannot remember her name right now. It escapes me. But she's of the Pose era, and she was incredible, and she really talked about like how people wouldn't accept them at that time because
back in the 90s
were attracted. Exactly.
I know who you're talking about, but the name's
the Pose era, Madonna.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Something Electra? No,
might be.
Dadgummit. It's escaping me. I don't have a problem. This is the thing. Everybody wants to shame
Octavia St. Laurent.
Okay.
That's who said that. But that's the principle. It's a lot of men are bisexual, just as many as women, but they won't admit it. And Diddy used that to his advantage rather than people just living in their truth.
And that's how he got so powerful, because people were afraid that he would expose them, and it's like nothing to be ashamed of.
And they knew the community would turn their back.
Not the ex.
That's my thing. I'm like, why is it? I guess that's my thing. It's like, it's not a shameful thing. It's never been a shameful thing. And
now in 2024, we can say that. I want everybody to let's rewind.
Who cares at this point?
And
just
go back to 19. Let's go back.
That's all.
30 years. Us saying that was not the norm back then. 30 years ago, it was not the norm. In
certain areas.
5 years ago, Alex. 5 years ago when the norm. Hell, 5 years ago. Shit.
But it was acceptable in certain.
It's just been okay recently, Alex. It's just been okay. Wow. And even now, we still not with like
exactly. It's like that's why I live. That's why I lived in the district
such and such with such and such. I was like, why are we surprised? Like, really, are we surprised? Like, why is this a thing? Like, why is it so shocking? And I think it's a different thing. I think exposure is two things. To me, if you expose somebody, it's exposure, period. Not so much as what they're doing, but the act in itself. What I'm saying is that if you expose somebody for doing something, if a man is exposed for cheating on his wife, I don't care if it's with a man or a woman. That's exposure. It shouldn't be oh, let's dig in deep because we exposed him to be with a man. Is it? He's cheating on his wife, period. So what are we really saying? Are we really saying is that, oh, if you've been cheating with a woman, oh, that's okay.
Well, what it's saying is that
That's
whatever
cool.
it is that they're being exposed for was a secret that they didn't want out, regardless of what it
Yeah,
is.
exactly. It should be just a secret. Like, oh, I didn't want this secret out, period. Not, oh, he cheated.
It's a
He
much
was
worse
cheating with a
secret
man.
because it's a homosexual secret.
But
Like
But
Drew
it isn't
pretending to
against the
not be a
law.
he
lesbian.
was
It's like
cheating,
you
period. It
cheated on
don't
your husband
matter.
is the issue, not because it was with the woman.
The
But
only
Drew, we can tell you eat puss
person
by the way you wear them big girl panties.
the only person that should have a problem with who it was with is the wife or the girlfriend or da da da. I
And
mean
Or
Drew's
the
that.
people
husband
he's been
doesn't
I
lying
care.
mean
to. Say, for
by
instance,
But
if it was for
different
like,
stuff.
if the church people lying to your community and saying that you're not this way and you're condemning it, that's a big secret for them, because it's like you made us feel guilty for how we are and how we feel, but you're doing the same thing.
Facts.
Eddie Long talking to you. But on that note, it has been 2 beautiful hours. But I do have to head on so I can get to y'all's love and hip hop reviews up for tomorrow. So I will see y'all soon for something.
Thank you.
Some.